This is Ace What If, and I'm back with a brand new video. I'm sorry I haven't been recently posting. I have been busy with my tests, and guys, I don't know if I passed, so I'm just gonna do a video to release some stress off my head. So, this is what if Deku was neglected and OP. If it, and for the powers, you're gonna find out it's gonna be it's gonna be a very OP power he's gonna get. So let's just skip to let's just begin where we're at the court doctor. Izumi Yagi and Inko Yagi and Izuku Yagi. The three Yagi families was there to go check what are their quirks. Now, the two of them argued about who will go first, but Inko told them that Izumi will go first. And when they found out that Izumi had a strong telekinesis quirk. But the only drawback is that she needs to see the object that she's trying to manipulate to use it. And they would be glad that Izumi got a good quirk. And the doctor is going, and Izuku decides to hope that he get a good quirk. So when the doctor comes out and tell the kid that he doesn't have a quirk, he's quirkless. Izuku will be just devastated and such. When they return home, Toshinori was there, yes, Toshinori Yaga, aka the Mr. Dipshit in the story. Toshinori would ask Inko what's their quirk. Inko would say that Izumi had a strong telekinesis quirk, but Izuku is quirkless, which they started just neglected him, yeah. And when they were at the park, Bakugo got his quirk, which was explosion of it. In canon, Katsumi would still be in there, yes. And her quirk would be pyrokinetics. Not really pyrokinetics, but she can fling liquid of fire. And she knows how to control it. And Shoka and Shoto Todoroki would be there. They heard, and when they asked Izuku what his quirk, his sister cuts in and said that he's quirkless or useless Deku. They started beating him up every day, which Shoka didn't agree, but she didn't have a choice, either that or she get bullied. So they all beat up Deku almost every day. His parents never seem to care about him. So yeah, let's skip to 10 years into the future. Izuku is still being bullied and such. Now this is where the part where it is gonna be devastating for most of you. Izuku, the same thing was going in canon, but with Katsumi, Shoto, Todoroki, Shoka, and Katsumi and Katsuki Bakugo. The same thing would go as in similar in canon, but everybody would laugh off Deku and such. So Katsumi and Shoka gave Deku a note to come up to the rooftop. When Deku reached up there, they decided to confess their feelings for Deku, and this is where, the bully squad would come in. They just laugh at Deku scene, thinking that, you think anybody would love a quirkless loser? With Shoko and Katsumi would be devastated and try to cheer Izuku up, and Izuku just decided to leave. Now, Izuku would be captured by a sludge villain and such. The sludge villain would still escape, because I don't know why. Just plot. Izuku would be devastating. No, not. Bakugo and his squad Bakugo would turn around and say, "Hey Deku, if you want to quirk that badly, better if you just take a swan dive off the roof." Which Izuku's heart was crushed at this point, to the point that he doesn't care about anything anymore. His heart was ice empty. He decided to try to take his own life. When he reached halfway, almost near to the ground, time stops. A spell was cast and he was teleported into the world of FNF. Yes guys, this is where Izuku is gonna be OP. If you're wondering, each one of the FNF characters does have a power. I will explain it. No, I will explain it as the video continues. So when Izuku wakes up, he would see a short, not really short, but a tall lady and a midget. I don't do this. Almost her size. A man wearing with a blue hair, red cap. You know who I'm talking about. Yes, it's BF and GF from FNF. Now, some of the character from FNF I will tell you about. So tell you about their powers. BF power is what you call soul. He can transfer into his soul form and use like gravity ability. For GF, she can transform into a demon and literally do demonic stuff. Not really that much demonic, but enough demonic to where she's strong as a boyfriend. Now, this is where the other character would come in. They would see that Izuku would still be scared at first and such, which they say, "Hey kid, if you're wondering who's gonna talk to him first, is Rube, cause I don't know why. Rube is just an OP person. Rube is gonna talk to him and tell him how hard your life has been and such." Which all of them decided to make him their successors. Izuku is wondering, "What's your quirk?" And each one of them say, "It's not a quirk, it's our power." Which Izuku is wondering, what's the difference? Which Ruth explained that you were born with quirks, but for us, we obtain our powers. And Izuku would ask, "What's your guys' power?" Now, this is where I'm going to explain. For example, BF has this soul transformation which controls some gravity. Yes, he has some gravity power. Yes, some gravity manipulation. May not make it that OP. GF power is like sending people down to hell. Yeah, I'm just gonna give him that. For Roof, he can control literal Earth itself. Yeah, do not miss it. For Servente, it's similar to For Servente, she can cast lightning. Yes, I'm giving Servente lightning because since she's basically similar to Holy, yeah, lightning is her power. And there is more. Oh, and also in this version, Tabi doesn't hate BF and GF. Yeah, he actually forgave GF a while ago. For Tabi ability, his ability will be combat. If you're wondering, combat isn't that just a normal thing? No. For Tabi combat, Tabi has the power to amplify his combat abilities to the point they can literally shatter someone's bones to the core. And Niskuasa would teach Niskuasa would tell Izuku about the void power and such. And for Tricky, he's gonna be able to summon spikes from the ground to kill anything instantly. And he can summon minions, a little clone of himself, to fight. And for the final power, I'm gonna give him the power of Kappa. No, not Kappa, but who can I say? I'm gonna give him the power of Taki. He can summon chainsaws around himself and spin them as fast as a buzzsaw. So yeah, Izuku is and one more ability. when they decide to teach Izuku all of their abilities and such, which Izuku can never die now. Izuku can choose to die anytime he will. So let's just say 1 month in one. He spent 1 month in the hospital, while in his mind he spent 10 years. Yes, 1 month equal 10 years. So after a while, Izuku saw that they were fading away, and each one of them they all say that they need to go back to their own world to begin their own lives. Which Izuku is sad to see them go, and hugs them one last time and say, "Thank you all. You are all a true family to me." Which they all were shocked and a little bit surprised, but they hug him anyways and say their goodbyes. Now, remember, guys, Izuku is out of the hospital now. Alright, let's skip to 10 months. Izuku trained his abilities to hone them. No, I'm sorry, guys. I think I forgot. He actually has Whitty's power as well. Yeah, he has Whitty's fire power. I'm sorry about that, guys. I really wanted to remember his name, but I can't. And I'm gonna give him Carol's power, because if he doesn't learn how to control that demonic side of him, yeah, he's gonna kill himself. So yeah, he has Carol's power as well. I'm sorry, guys. So Izuku would train all of his powers and his forms. Now, let me explain his forms. The form that he has was BF Soul form. Just imagine Izuku greenish energy around him, but he's black. Not literally, he is black as this, as you see in the thumbnail. Literally like this, yeah, like this, guys. But he does have the tail, and he has a halo. Cause if he doesn't learn how to control it, it may consume him. So yeah, Izuku is now officially dangerous. Now, none of the Yagi doesn't really care about him and such. Now, let's switch over to, the bully squad. The bully squad. After Izuku almost took his life, actually I say almost because he's still alive. After Izuku almost took his life, it was Izuku's birthday and Izumi's. Alma invited Gran Torino, Aizawa, and Nezu. Inko invited Mitsuki, Bakuro, and Endeavor's child, and Endeavor and Ren. And yeah, they were all saying happy birthday for Izumi, but Aizawa see that where is Izuku? They were asked who, and Aizawa would say, "Izuku, your son." Ah, yes, they will all say he's in his room, and Aizawa decided to check on him, which he wasn't in it, and he did. And before he even left the school, he wrote a note and left it on the table, telling them that they were horrible people and such. Aizawa would see the note and literally be livid. He would walk out of the party, and Alma would ask, why are you leaving the party so soon? And he would say, "I don't know, ask your son that you neglected." They would all be confused and wonder, "What do you mean?" Ask, "What do you mean?" And Aizawa would point to the note saying that they neglected him and let Izumi and her friends bully him and such, using their quirks to bully him. Now, they will all ask all of them, and all of them try to deny it, but Izuku is not a liar. Aizawa knows him. Aizawa decides to go out and look for Izuku, and all of them would still be crying and such, because Izuku is actually the only nicest person who is there. And since Izuku is gone, a lot of things has changed. Shoko fell into deep depression. Same thing with Katsumi. Bakugo wouldn't really care, neither would Shoto Todoroki. Mizumi didn't really care as much, because he's used to this. I might would cry and such. And this is where I'm going to switch over to the perspective of All Might himself. All Might would be in his bed sleeping, and this is where all of the one for all user, past user would come and see him, including his old master Nana Shigemura. Can't remember her full name, so yeah. And All Might is asking if this is real. Nana would walk over and slap him in the face, and All Might would ask what was that for. Nana would say that you neglected your own child just for your daughter. You are a horrible man. Izuku and All Might would wake up in a sweat and try to find Izuku, but his effort was in vain. After a few months, Shoto Todoroki and Bakugo would realize what they have done and try to help to find Izuku. But they were all in vain. Now, let's skip over to the 10th month of training. Izuku honed his skill and created some new forms and evolution form for his power. And the person that I will be shipping with him that will be a mystery for now. I'm sorry guys, I made this short. I'm trying to see if I can work on a game. If you guys want to help me to develop a game, I promise you guys, when it's done created, I'll split it, the share 50-50. I want to help and see if I can design a game. Guys, if you want to help me design a game, I will be comment down below and say I will help. And thank you guys for always supporting me. And if you guys want me to change my voice, I can literally do that. So for now guys, bye.